Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ari. I'm a Taurus Sun, Cancer Rising, Aquarius Moon, and a light path number 7. If you're not new here, thank you for watching another video of mine and choosing to support me further. It does mean a lot to me. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you do leave this video, especially if you're able to relate or connect with this reading. So today, everyone, I'm here with a channeled messages reading from your person for all of my Aries who are watching. So if you have Aries as your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or anywhere in your chart, Aries in this reading may resonate or apply to you. So Aries, your person is whoever is currently on your mind right now. You two may be in separation, in communication, at a distance from one another. Just whoever in your heart, Aries, is your person, that's your person, and you'll know. Before I do go ahead and officially get into it here, please keep in mind that this is and will be a general reading for your sign, Aries. So it may or may not resonate for you here specifically. And if it does not, please don't take it personally, Aries. Also, Aries, if you are interested, we'll have your extended reading available as well. So your extended reading, Aries, is a part 2 follow-up reading. So we pick up where we leave off at with some tarot cards. So if you are interested, that will be in the pinned comment as well as in the description. But without further ado, let's get started with this deck right here, Aries. Let's see what we have going on for Aries, please, when it comes to love here. Let's see who this person is and what is the energy shared between Aries and this person. Let's do one more, please. All right, so this is what we'll begin with so far, Aries. First we have, I'm sorry for the hurt. I know I lost your trust. It's time I focus on me. I never thought we'd grow to be strangers. I can't let myself go to please you. My intuition told me so. I have a life to live. I won't wait on you. And I believe in love because of you. All right, Aries. So I feel like this was a very captivating connection for you here. So, of course, the love, the feelings and emotions on your part fueled that emotion or fueled that feeling of being captivated by and with this person. But it could also be the history and the history that you two actually went through with one another, the good times, the good memories shared, but also the belief in what this could be moving forward. I do feel like you and this person talked about future plans, not just on the surface level, but perhaps in depth, or maybe there were parts of your life that you correlated together so we can always be together, so we could always keep each other close. I feel like this is somebody that it's like you felt like you were going to be with them for this lifetime, Aries. But I feel like there could have been an act of betrayal, or this person doing a 180 in a sense, where what happened to that person I fell in love with. I could see that person, but I can't just pretend or make this into something that it's not, because it's like, how are you in front of me but you're still missing? I feel like that's the energy that you felt with this person, like just them becoming unrecognizable. So I feel like for you, Aries, you have to perhaps sever a tie here, or really rely and depend on yourself like before you met this person. And not that you depended on them solely or anything like that, but it's like, now I have to normalize me, myself, and I. So We have it's time I focus on me. I feel like this is your energy, Aries, as far as putting the energy and the focus back into yourself. And perhaps it's not just a moment of silence, it's we're going our separate ways now. And of course, only take what resonates. Feel free to mix and match what does and what does not, Aries. But it's time I focus on me. And this was after putting this person before yourself, or it's like, okay, let me override my doubts, my fears, let me trust. But I feel like the more you trusted somebody who showed themselves to be unreliable, that was time wasted. Time wasted in a sense where you realize how valuable it is, because it's all about you, Aries. At the end of the day, it's your life. So I can't let myself go to please you. I feel like instead of looking out for this person and this connection, you have to look out for yourself, Aries. And that could have required significant changes here. I have a life to live. I won't wait on you. I feel like this is your energy, Aries. And although I'm describing your energy, I do hope that if this resonates, you'll be able to fill in the blanks as needed. But this, if there was doubt throughout this connection, I did mention it could have been one significant moment, or even it's like, okay, I have no complaints about the people we are to one another, but when is this next step going to come? It's been so natural, but I would also like structure as we move into what's next for the both of us. So it's like waiting for more to come here from this person's side. And say, for example, Aries, this was a long distance relationship and you felt like it was a great time to maybe make this more so close proximity, but every excuse came about. Or say it was, you know what, and we all can feel differently about marriage, but wanting to be married at one point, but it's like we're not even engaged. Like, what are we doing here? So it's like how they say some people will unfortunately from hold you up as far as wasting time because they're indecisive, and they'll hold you up from really taking action in a way because you're considering them within your decision. So I have a life to live. I won't wait on you. I feel like that's your snap back energy, Aries. We have I believe in love because of you. Honestly, Aries, this could be a shared energy as far as being each other's first loves, or throughout this connection, I've been inspired so many times. I've been called to do more and more and more out of love for you. So this could be an energy that still remains even if it doesn't end in the best way. We have my intuition told me so. Sometimes following our intuition, Aries, it takes letting our ego down, because our ego might tell us or reassure us everything's okay. You know what, you're looking too much into that. It's like wearing an outfit that looks amazing, but you're so uncomfortable, Aries. It's like, what is worth it? You know, you're putting yourself through this. And of course, that's surface level example, but I feel like you faced your intuition or trusted your intuition once. It was like, you know what? Let me pick me. Let me side with myself instead of this person. We also have, I never thought we'd grow to be strangers. So I feel like this could be your energy, Aries, feeling like this would be forever. And it's like, well, how do we resolve this? How do we backtrack from where we're at now? It's like, and once again, to each their own, but breaking up just to result to friends, that could be even more hurtful, Aries. So I feel like you're turning the opposite way completely. Like, let me not hold myself up any longer because of this connection. We also have, I'm sorry for the hurt. I know I lost your trust. I do feel like this is this person's energy, Aries. And if it was an act of betrayal, it's like for them to deceive you this whole time and for them to be fragile in the end, that could really sting. So that's what we have with these messages, Aries. Let's go ahead and pull a couple random messages here. Let's see what else we might have for Aries, please. So that message was flipped over. We'll do an extra because it was revealed as soon as we pulled it out, but it is coincidental because it mentioned something I mentioned, Aries. So anyways, before we get into these messages, once again, we will have that extended reading of yours. Your extended reading is a tarot reading, and you can view and access it via the Patreon extended membership. So that allows you total access to every single reading, no matter when it's posted, no matter what sign it's for, Aries. So there's that reading or that route. You can cancel your renewals at any point in time, or if you just want to follow up with your one extended reading, you can do that as a one-time purchase, Aries. So feel free to check out the Patreon link in the pinned comment and in the description. Let's go ahead and get into what we have here. We have I know I've backtracked. So this could be why you're cutting this out altogether. It's like it make sense. Or it's like when somebody lies to you or they embarrass you and then they betray your trust, and everything's different. So this is just once again a surface level example, but all they have to say is sorry and then you're back together. It doesn't cover or fulfill the holes that have been burned through this connection now. I'm used to them in our history. This could be perhaps a third party type of energy. If this person, it could even be the case where this person was in a long-term relationship. However, they met you, sparks were there, but then again, they stepped out of this connection. Seeing you is the highlight of my day, so I feel like you've been off for this person, being used to your routines, and every Friday we do this together, and it could be hard or difficult to recalibrate after you go through a breakup, Aries, but I feel like you're choosing yourself here. We have you are not forgotten. So this person's energy could actually be a shared energy in the sense where this weighs heavy on your heart because you do care here. We also have I wish I could go back in time, a shared energy, Aries. Say your intuition was confirming the truth from the start. Maybe thinking like, oh, I could have saved myself from this. And how can I make things better? I feel like going back to, I know I've backtracked. This can be unsalvageable. Like we can't fix this. So that's what we have going for you, Aries. Once again, we will follow up within your extended reading. Let's go ahead and highlight a couple signs. First sign is Pisces here. We also have Leo. Last but not least, Pisces, Leo, we have Sagittarius. All right, so Aries, that is all. Thank you all for being here once again. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you all next time within your extended reading. Bye.